Ghost. Holy Ghost just told me to tell y'all this so that you understand how it works. In the wisdom, he says, wherever the wisdom came from the voice it came from, is the voice that you were supposed to honor.
Amen.
Because the wisdom came to you from that voice. So let me help y'all to understand it. I hear you, Holy Ghost. See, the Lord wants me to make sure that this house is a house of order. Right? That this house follows protocol the way it is supposed to follow protocol. I like things A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I don't want Z, K, M, L, all mixed up. Let's get it in order like it's supposed to be. And so wherever wisdom comes to you from is where you are supposed to celebrate or appreciate or honor that wisdom. Okay? Because see, if they had honored that wisdom, when that wisdom got the mic and spoke, they would have went up. Because they dishonored that wisdom, they cut their miracles off. I'm trying to tell y'all, I told y'all I'm going up to some high places. I'm trying to help y'all to understand. You gotta know how to respect the wisdom and to respect and honor where the wisdom would come from when the wisdom comes to you. It does you no good to get wisdom from me, but then want to go and show honor somewhere else. That's just like an apology. If I take some money from Vicky, there ain't no need of me going to Rhoda talking about, I'm sorry about what I did to Vicky. I've wronged Vicky. So, wisdom. When the Lord has put your wisdom in somebody's mouth, you can go wherever you want to. You ain't gonna do it but waste time. Because your wisdom is in a particular mouth.
All right.
I'm gonna need y'all to understand what I'm saying to you today. Your wisdom is in a particular mouth. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See, I done told y'all by trying to think I don't know what I be talking about. I'm in the Holy Spirit. Them people had been in their synagogue, right? Quite sure they had been meeting every week in their synagogue on the Sabbath day. So somebody was getting up saying something.
Right.
Am I right?
Right.
Am I right, Ro?
You're right.
Somebody had to be getting up saying something. But evidently what was being said wasn't wisdom.
So they made out of egg and they got wisdom.
They didn't even know how to appreciate when wisdom showed up. So evidently it wasn't wisdom. So what I'm saying to you is there's a voice assigned to your life to bring you wisdom. Play with it.
Yes, God.
Play with it. You better know your voice. Wisdom showed up on the scene as their voice. Y'all, I'll tell you, I got to get y'all to have my house. This house got to be right. Y'all are not even folk. But I tell you, I be watching. I love, man. Folks try to run up on y'all with some crazy stuff. Hey, y'all got to say, wait, hold up. Y'all get it wrong. Talk properly, like it's supposed to be. Wisdom shows up, and they did not know how to handle wisdom. Did not know how to handle wisdom. Your voice of wisdom is with somebody. Your voice of wisdom. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Y'all can listen to other preachers. I have no issue with that. I like to know what you're dealing with. A lot of times I'll send you who to deal with. That's, somebody I know is good. That you can hear that sound gonna, speak right into your ear. But check this out. Chances are gonna be very slim that they say something to you that I hadn't already said to you. Very slim. You know what? I'm your voice. I'm your voice of wisdom. I'm your voice. I listen to people and I say, man, me and the apostle just talking about that. This is what be going through my head. Me and the Apostle just talking about that the other day, you know. Or either it's a conversation we've been having or something. Now it comes back to me as a reiterator. You know what I'm saying? It refuels me. Because my spirit be like, yeah, you know, yeah, I know that, you know. So it comes as like a refuel, but it doesn't come to me as like something new or something that I didn't know. Because my voice has already delivered that wisdom to me. So therefore, that's why I don't run after folk. That's why I'm not a prophet chaser or none of that. Because my wisdom sits in my voice. Yeah? I'm trying to help y'all to learn how to respect and honor protocol before you play yourself out some stuff. Because God won't move and God won't elevate if you don't respect protocol. If you don't honor protocol. You can try all day long. I won't sit back and watch. The kick against the prick, try to break your own way in. You know, you can try. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says this right here. If any man come in any other way other than the door, that he's a thief and a robber, it says. So you can try to kick your way in or do whatever it is. Once you be identified as a thief, guess what God's going to do? Lock you up. And there is no more forward movement. There is no more progression. You are now limited to where you can go. You done lost your freedom because you did not come in by the door. So now they see you as a crook. Now they see you as someone that can't be trusted because you did not come in by the door. But your voice, when you knock on the door, your voice will tell you to come in if you come correctly. Jesus said, behold, I stand at the what?
The door and knock.
He who waits for the door to open before he comes in. So therefore, if you are trying to get in by any other way other than by your voice, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All you're going to be doing is what the children of Israel are doing. You got me going in circles. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, around and around I go. That's all you're going to do. And then wondering why you can't progress. And why you look at yourself 2 years later and you still struggling with the same stuff that I bet you your voice done already talked to you about. Huh? I bet you your voice that already gave you a way out, but you just wouldn't listen. See, that's what Moses was doing with them. He was giving them a way out. He was a voice for them, but they chose to murmur and complain, and they couldn't respect their voice. And when they couldn't respect their voice, they found themselves locked up in the wilderness. I'm telling you, when you don't know how to receive sound wisdom when it comes to you, it is going to stop your growth. You are not going to grow. You're going to get older as the days go by because that's time. We ain't got no control over time. But you won't prosper. You won't go any further. You will not be able to apprehend all that God has for you. See, some of them, it said, died in the wilderness. Although it was set for them to go to the promised land. It was designed for them to go there to get into a place of freedom, but they could not go because they were becoming offended at their voice. They would not receive the words of wisdom. Anytime Moses came with a word of wisdom, they came with a word of murmur and a word of complaint. Anytime Moses came with a word of wisdom, they came with a murmur and a complaint. Listen to me. Anytime Moses came with a word of wisdom, they came with a murmur and a complaint. And so when they murmured and they complained, it stifled their growth. They couldn't go nowhere. Same thing that was happening here. So, same setup. Same setup. Verse 4. Mark 6, verse 4. It says, but Jesus said unto them, a prophet. Look what he called himself. He said a prophet. He didn't say a pastor. He didn't say a teacher. He didn't say evangelist. He didn't even say apostle. He said a prophet. I'm going to tell y'all why. Exactly. A prophet is not without honor. What's the next word? That's a dangerous word to put right there, ain't it? A prophet is not without honor, but in his own country and among his own and in his own. I told y'all the rebuke was coming one where? To the house. To the city. Notice what he says. He says a prophet. For the exact reason she said. Because he was trying to take them somewhere they had never been. Literally trying to pull them out of some stuff. It takes a prophetic voice in order to push you forward. That's what a prophet does. When you understand what the fivefold ministry does, you have the teacher, which is going to be the one that is going to teach or instruct, is going to deal with the seat of reasoning, deposit things into the head, into the mind. It's going to where the Bible is going to be deposited into you. The scrolls is what they called it. It's by the teacher. Then you are going to, after the teacher, you come up, fivefold ministry. You're going to have, this is going to be now, let's talk about the pastor. The pastor is going to be the one that is going to shepherd the flock. It's going to be the one that marries the flock. The one that's there, right there among the sheep, to make sure that they go in the right direction, because they have to be shepherded. Sheep can't be left alone. They must have a shepherd. If they're left alone, they're only going to stay right there in the place where they are, because they don't have any sense to go anywhere else. So they're just going to stay right there. That is the reason why when people don't have a shepherd, they don't grow. They don't progress. Or when people do not listen to their shepherd, when people rebel against their shepherd, what they do? They stuck. They do not grow. So that is the position of the pastor. So he did not say that. He didn't say that I am the evangelist. The evangelist is going to be the revivalist. It is going to be the gatherer. That's the evangelist. They reach out and bring in. So that is the evangelist. He didn't say that I am here in the capacity to reach out and to bring in. He didn't say that. He did not say that I am the apostle, which is going to be the establisher, which is going to be the foundation of it, that is going to make sure that it is rooted and it is grounded in what the teacher has taught, what the pastor is doing. The apostle governs those offices to make sure that they are functioning properly. But he says, I come in the capacity of a prophet. What is the prophet? The prophet is the seer. The prophet is the one that points you in the direction to which you are to go. The prophet is the one that releases the hope into you that where you are not always going to be. And that's what he was trying to tell them. He says, I come in the capacity to pull y'all out of this mess so that you do not stay in the jam to which you have been in. I come to get you out. I am here as a prophet. I'm not here as Joseph's son, the carpenter's boy. I'm not here as Mary's son, Mary's baby. I'm not here as the baby lying in the manger. I'm not here in that capacity, but I am back home to be the prophet. I am here to point you in a direction to let you know that there is something greater ahead of you. I'm literally here as a bulldozer to pull you out of some stuff and push you forward.
Thank you, Lord.
He says, why I'm here. He said, but the struggle is when you are among your own. He That's the struggle. Verse 5 says, and he could do there no mighty work. Look at that. Save